Hey guys, it's Sadie. Welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be a little bit different because normally I do song covers, but this time I thought I would try something else. So a few years ago I had posted a video doing a hot seat Q&A. However, I have since deleted that video because honestly I felt like it could have been done a lot better. So this time I'm going to do a 20 questions thing. And these are all questions that I found online under getting to know you type questions to help you guys get to know me better. I'm sorry if I keep messing with my hair, it's just driving me nuts. Alright, so question number 1. What are some of my hobbies? So most of my time I'm working, but other than work, I would say my hobbies are watching YouTube videos, watching anything on my streaming services like Netflix, Disney Plus, whatever, singing, and then playing with my dog or hanging out with friends. So, pretty much basic stuff. Question number 2, some of my passions. So, I'm going to again say singing because singing has been a passion of mine for a long, long time. And so that would be my number 1 passion, other than maybe writing. But, yeah. Number 3, my favorite holiday. So I absolutely love and adore Halloween. Halloween is probably my number 1 favorite holiday. It's just because, like, I love the spookiness, and, you know, spooky season is amazing, and it's during the fall, so if I wanted to, I could get a pumpkin spice latte and watch some horror movies and not have to worry about anything because, again, Halloween. And then I also love Christmas, too, just because I love the warm, cozy feeling of Christmas time. And if I keep looking upward, I'm watching my cat because he's trying to get into my stuff. But, yeah. Question number 4. Skill I want to learn. So I'm hoping that by the end of the year, if not by the end of next year, that I will have learned how to play guitar, like the acoustic guitar, and then hopefully I can start trying to teach myself piano, because that's one thing I've always wanted to learn how to do. And then also learning Spanish, just because, you know, be nice to learn another language. Alright, question number 5. My go-to karaoke song. So, my go-to karaoke song is It's My Life from Bon Jovi, just because it's such an easy song to do, and, you know, it's like rock. And that's probably my number 1 music genre is, like, rock music. Alright, some of my guilty pleasures. Question number 6. So, I don't really have any guilty pleasure activities, but I do have a few guilty pleasure, like, songs and shows. So, probably my guilty pleasure TV show is Young Sheldon. Or not Young Sheldon. No, geez, love Young Sheldon. Not ashamed of that. Dance Moms. Like, Dance Moms is probably my biggest guilty pleasure as far as shows. Or watching, like, little kids shows, like older kids shows, like Bear in the Big Blue House and stuff. And then guilty pleasure music, it's probably listening to Britney Spears. Like, I keep saying I don't like her music, but then I'll, like, catch myself jamming out to it. Like, when Toxic pops up on my Spotify especially, you cannot get me to stop jamming to that. So, yeah. Alright, my most random impulse buy. So, recently, I bought a Stanley Cup. Didn't think I was ever gonna get one. And this is the 30-ounce cup. I got it on Amazon for $35. So probably a pretty expensive buy, but ever since I got it, this has been my everyday drinking cup at work. Like, the water lasts a long time. And then I also bought, like, a thing to make, like, ice, like, molds for the cup. So, like, for this part, it uses like a smaller ice ring than this part, but yeah. So that's probably my most random impulse buy, but it's usable. Although it's not spill proof, but yeah. Okay, number 8, my favorite song. So currently, if I go on my Spotify list, because that's where I listen to majority of my music is Spotify. If my computer wants to load. Yeah, I've been listening to quite a lot of music lately, but there's a few songs that I would say are my favorites as of recently. Like, some of them are newer songs, others not so much. So, like, lately I've been loving the song Miss You from Oliver Tree and Robin Schultz. That is a really good song. Otherwise, Vampire or Obsessed from Olivia Rodrigo. And then the song Eyes Closed from Imagine Dragons. Those are probably my top songs. So, number 9, favorite show. So, as I mentioned, I do love Young Sheldon. I completely cried during the last couple episodes because as much as I knew that George is, like, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen it, but, like, a lot of the Big Bang Theory fans knew that eventually young Sheldon would show the death of Sheldon's father, but, like, come on. He couldn't have been killed on screen. Like, that off-screen kill is just torture for me. And I watched that episode before getting ready for work, so I was, like, trying not to cry all day at work after watching that episode. It's like, no. So, yeah, Young Sheldon, and then Arcane on Netflix. Like, I know the show came out a while ago, but man, oh man. Arcane is such a good show. Like, I don't even play League of Legends. Like, I want to get into playing League of Legends, but maybe I will after I finally finish Arcane. I have not finished the season 1 yet. I am on episode, I believe, is 7? Yeah, I'm on episode 7 of Arcane out of 9, and it's only the one season so far, but I am gonna finish it before this season 2 like comes out on Netflix. So yeah, those are probably my 2 favorite shows right now. And number 10, my favorite movie. So those who know me extremely well should know that my all-time favorite movie is Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, that movie is just my staple, like my holy grail movie. Like, if I'm ever having a bad day, I will go on Disney Plus and I will watch Nightmare Before Christmas, whether it's the regular version or the sing-along version. So, yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas. And then lately, I've also been loving Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which, for those who don't know, is the 4th Hunger Games book. It's the prequel to the Hunger Games. And if you have never watched the Hunger Games before, I would recommend watching Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes and then the original movies after, because otherwise it might get confusing for you. And I would also read the books in that order too, because I listened to the book on Audible and it is amazing. I do want to read the physical book though. So yeah. All right. Number 11, describe myself in 3 words. Now, there are many, many words I could describe myself with, but I would say probably creative, because I do love doodling and drawing. And, like, I did this about a week or 2 ago? I can't remember when. And I have done that. And then I have done this. Copied a quote from online during Mental Health Awareness Month. And then I could show you some of the paintings I've done, but yeah. So I would say creative. Talented, because I've been told on numerous occasions that my singing is pretty good, and obviously some of you guys must like my singing, because I don't know why else you subscribe to me if we're someone who never edits a video. But yeah. And then, so yeah, creative, talented, and I'm going to say compassionate, because I usually try to always have compassion for others. And it isn't always easy to be compassionate, but I do my best, and I usually try to put myself in other people's shoes. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt if they're having a bad day. And yeah, so creative, talented, compassionate are the 3 words I'd describe myself. Number 12, my favorite cocktail. Now, those who don't know me, or who are just kind of tuning into my video, I am over 21. In fact, on the 13th of July, I turned 25. Yay. You can tell I'm excited about that. I am excited, but I'm also nervous. So, yeah, I am of drinking age, and I would say my favorite cocktail is probably either a pina colada, because love pineapple, love coconut, perfect drink, or the occasional tequila sunrise, depending on how much tequila they put in it. All right, number 13, my favorite superheroes. So, my favorite DC hero of all time is Batman. I have been a Batman fan ever since I was 13 years old. Oh, like, for some reason, I always found Batman so appealing. And then Marvel, I know a lot of people don't really consider Deadpool a hero, but I do. So Deadpool or Captain America. Like, those are my top 2 Marvel superheroes. Alright, number 14, my favorite Disney character. So if I'm going based on just princesses alone, then I would say either Mulan or Pocahontas, because come on, Mulan is like, you know, she's like tough. And then Pocahontas, just because, like, she was the closest princess that actually looked similar to me when I was younger, because I used to have really, really long, dark hair, and my body was like super duper tan. Obviously, it doesn't look that way right now because I'm not wearing makeup or anything. Just kidding. But no, I haven't gone out too much to get my body tanned up yet. Although, actually, my arms are pretty tan right now. But yeah, and then as far as non-princesses go, like, recently, Mirabelle from Encanto. Oh, amazing. Well, actually, her and Luisa from Encanto. Otherwise, as far as, like, the animals, then I have to go Pua from Moana. Alright, moving on. Number 15, my favorite sport. The only sport that I really follow is tennis. So yeah, tennis, favorite sport, and badminton. Number 16, some of my pet peeves. Oh boy, I've got a list. But my ultimate pet peeves are probably... I actually have to think about this. When I'm trying to talk and people constantly are interrupting me, which I'm kind of hypocritical about that because I tend to do that to other people, so, like, I can't really complain too much. So I wouldn't say that one's, like, a huge pet peeve. People constantly nagging on me to get stuff done, like, not so much at work, but, like, at home, like, when I get told, oh, you got clothes to put away, you got clothes to put away, it's like, yes, I'm well aware of that. So, yeah, probably being nagged on would be my biggest pet peeve. Alright, number 17. My perfect date idea. So, my perfect idea for a date would be going to get food, because obviously gotta have food. And, like, me, I'm a fast food girly. Like, I'm not ashamed to admit, I love getting fast food on dates. So I would say getting that, and then sitting in a park, whether it be, like, just sitting in a parking lot in the person's vehicle, or like, when it's warm out, sitting at a table, and just kind of eating and talking, getting to know each other better. And then, if it's during the summertime, going for a walk. Like, just, even if it's just a little bit of a walk, just kind of, getting some exercise, walking off the food. Yeah. Other than that, maybe going to a movie too. And then afterwards discussing the movie that we watched. Okay, number 18, my longest relationship. So I'm going to say this as quickly as possible. My longest relationship was 13 months, and that was longer than it should have been. Not going into more details on that. Number 19, my biggest fear. So if we're talking like common fears like snakes, spiders, or bugs in general, heights, like when I'm not in an enclosed space. Like if I'm on a plane, then I'm fine because like I know it's fully enclosed and I'm not gonna worry about falling out. But like I've never been on a roller coaster, so I would say that along with heights. But otherwise, like as far as like bigger fears, then just kind of losing my loved ones and like not being good enough for people, you know, regular stuff. And finally, number 20, my proudest accomplishment. So I would say I've got a few. So number 1 was shortly after turning 18, getting my learner's permit, which I'm going to say something that a lot of people do know about me already, and I'm not ashamed to admit this. I am almost 25, but I do not have my driver's license as of yet. Hopefully I'll be learning how to drive soon, so that way when my birthday rolls around, I can get my license, and then I can start saving up for a car. But yeah, getting my learner's permit, graduating high school, kind of, because I went to an alternative school, but I still graduated high school, like I got a regular diploma. And then having a job that has lasted me, about 6 years, almost. So yeah, so that was my 20 questions to get to know me. If you guys like this video, give me a big thumbs up, and if you're not already, subscribe, and comment down below if you want me to do more videos of me talking and not just me singing, or give me some song suggestions. But yeah, that's all for this video, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.